friends. How's it going? We are going to crochet Storytellers Granny Square first. And Storyteller had a special request, and I figured out how to do it to where it'll be the same stitch count as the ones that we've done so far. So, thank you, Rush and True, for getting first and second. Hello, hello, hello. It's going somewhere. Fair? That's fair. It sure is. I am tired. So today was day 2 for my project management class, which was awesome. And it's over. Today was the last day. So it was a 2-day course, but it was the full, 9 hours each day. So it was a lot of information, a lot of really awesome organizational tools that I'll be able to use in my work. So that was really good. But I am tired. I am quite tired. But anywho, we are going to do a Granny Square for Storyteller, because Storyteller redeemed the Granny Square redemption at the very end of stream last night. So I'm going to do that. So, okay, but we're going to start off with the magic circle. But it's not going to be normal. So, let's see. Okay. So, I hope you all have had a very good Thursday thus far. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Thank you for the compliment to my top. Yeah, I love these kinds of shirts, and it's like, actually, I'll show you my whole outfit because I really like this outfit. So I've got my red plaid pants, and the top is very flowy, so it's very comfortable. But yeah, thank you. Oh man, okay. So I have the rainstorm sleepies. Fair. Yeah, I'm very Halloween today because I also did wear, and I need to take these off, but I did wear the spider web frames today. Actually, I'm just gonna leave them on. Okay. Must have liked that yarn, I guess so. Yeah, we've got some sprinkling going on outside today, or right now anyway. I just drove home in it. Okay, so we are doing an increase in each. Yeah, okay. Hey, storyteller, I'm working on your granny square right now. So I looked up the pattern for the one that you wanted and figured out that I can stop at a certain point. It will still give the same vibe, but I can stop at a certain point and it'll still be the same size as the other squares. So I've lost count. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12. Yeah. Also, hello. Big storm, we're just getting the start of it. A real storm start late tonight, early tomorrow. Yes! Yay. I love a good storm. I'll have to drive in it tomorrow, but that's fine. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. And then we're going to get the gray. Okay. Excuse me. Wait, what?
The assumptions that we use in our culture, although they've enabled us to develop a tremendously potent technology, are incomplete in ways that have also caused us and that are extremely dangerous. Since the scientific age began, we've lived in a universe where nothing matters.
Ooh, there's a part of the pattern that was in the wrong place. So we don't use the gray yet. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you asking, and I like trying new patterns and things like that. So I kind of dissected the pattern a little bit, and I was like, okay, I can actually make this work and it be the same size. So, okay, so chain 1. Single. 1, 2.
Or even if you
Single.
leave them incomplete, you're going to pay a big price for it. And the assumptions that we use in our culture, although
Yeah, okay. Now I go to the gray.
technology, are incomplete in ways that have also caused us and that are extremely dangerous. Since the scientific age began, we've lived in a universe where
Okay.
the bottom strata of reality is considered to be something that is dead.
Single. Single. Sublimation, diffusion, carbonation. I completely agree. It looks like magic and it's fantastic. It's so cool. Snow. Fantastic answer. Which sounds stupid complex by name, but it's not at all. It's really not. It's quite simple. But you're right. It's absolutely fascinating and fantastical. So, yes, I completely agree. All right, we're going to double crochet. Double crochet, increase. Move it that way a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to triple crochet. Oh, and another treble crochet. Okay. And then treble crochet extended is the same thing as basically a quadruple crochet. So that is going to be the next one. Because fizzy, not fuzzy, fizzy fruit and fizzy jello salads. And let us not forget putting dry ice in some sort of punch to make it look like a Halloween punch, like a cauldron bubbling. And then all of the fun science that I get to do. For like the science experiments I do for the schools and tours. That's a lot of fun. It includes that. But yeah, it is a lot of fun. Last year, friends would send me snow photos or videos of falling snow. Aw. It is very pretty, isn't it? It is one of those things that I could just stare at for hours and be absolutely fascinated by. I totally, absolutely understand you about the snow, for sure. Want to be a lame person and kiss someone while it's snowing. Feels so romantic. Aww. On the 2 days it will snow this winter, video and post for whiskey. It didn't this year, though, did it? Did we have snow this year at all? I really don't think we did this last winter. I don't even think we had ice this last winter. Can I say water? It can be rain, it can be river, it can be... Absolutely! Yeah, water is a wonderfully simple thing and so powerful and so calming at the same time. It can cut through rock. It takes years and years and years to do it unless it's done in a pressurized way, but even just a trickle of river can cut through rock over time, and it is fantastic. Water is fascinating for sure. Catch a snowflake on my tongue. Yeah, snow is super fun, not too cold. If we don't have to drive it. Yeah. Love the silence. You can hear snow falling and everything else is silent. Yes. 2, 3. So we're going to do 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. half double, and then single, increase, single. I think this is where we switch back to blue. Yeah. Single, increase, single, slip stitch. Okay. We're done with the gray. That was, oh, okay. So actually, then it's double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Make oh, okay. And then it's double, treble, chain, treble, double. Okay. Double, treble, chain, treble, E, double, first white stitch of the last round. Next 8 stitches make double crochet, okay, double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 4 single crochets, half double crochet. That is 8 stitches. Okay, so double crochet, 1 half double, 2 half double, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another half double. Okay. Double, treble, chain, treble, double. Okay. Double, treble, chain, treble, double, then half double, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, single, half double, treble, chain, treble, double, half double, one, two, 3, 4, half double, double, 'Oh, I missed a stitch. I was like, that's not coming out right. Okay, it was 2 half doubles, then a double. I'm sorry, I know I'm missing stuff in chat. Give me just, I'm almost done. Just a moment.
Hey Maze. Tatabo
Hey,
41808
Tay.
thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
Thank you very much for the redeem. I will do that in just a second. I need to sew in this tail. How you doing, Tay? All right, storyteller. I hope you don't hate this. I think it turned out all right. Yeah. Okay. Ah, thank you. Super cute. Okay, cool. I'm glad you like it. Oh, it is really cute. Yeah. Kind of wonder. Actually, it's a little small. So I can make this better. I can make this better. I can make this better. I'm going to make this better. So it's a little small. So I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. Hey, Flu. Okay. I'll still be able to use the purple, but. We're going to do. Actually, real quick. Okay. Yeah. I have a plan, I promise. I know I just undid all of that, but I do have a plan. Because it did turn out a little small, and that's not fair. So, one, two, three, five. Okay. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. All right. One, treble, chain, treble, double. double. Okay, half double, 2 half doubles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, half double, double, treble, chain, double.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. And then it was, yeah. Half double, single, and 1, 2, 3, 4, single, half double, sorry, I know I gotta catch up. I'm really sorry. I have to catch up very much in chat. I am so sorry. I'm being a terrible person right now. Okay. And then half, 1, 2, 3, Okay. Let me. I know I need to go way back. I'm so sorry. Okay. Dang, a lot has happened and it will only go back so far. So, I have. The last thing I can see is Tay, are you ready for this round of yarn throwing? And then Flo saying, I am also here now. Hello. And that's what she said. Okay. Ready to win. Okay, and then yarn throwing ensued. Fabulous. Tira popped in. Hello, Tira. Lots of thrown yarn. I love that you guys are enjoying that. Oh, I trust you. Thank you, storyteller. 400 balls thrown. Yeah. Had to drop all my subs to reduce bills. Oh, no worries. There was an ad? Do I have ads? I shouldn't have ads. Welcome back. You hit me with yarn. I have 12 pounds of Purry Gray Kitty on me. Guess I'm not crafting tonight. Fair. Cash flow is increasing as I pay things off, so I'm getting there. That's good. Today. Yay! Laundry! Awesome! 20 pounds of orange kitty. Yay, all the kitties. All the beautiful little allergy attacks. Gotta wait till Monday to pet kittens. Aww. Aww, no. Poor Basalt. Mostly yarn throwing. Thank you. I know I've missed a lot. Oh, thanks, Tira. I'm glad that you think I'm a terrible person. That's awesome. Friendly fire, yes. Lots of yarn being thrown. I'm really glad you guys like the throw yarn. So many balls are being thrown. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. So much yarn. Tears on rapid fire. Eats yarn. Oh no. Do you need more fiber in your diet, I guess? Drowns in yarn. Oh gosh. Y'all have hit me a lot. Swimming in yarn. No, only one ad pops up when you first get into stream, and that's every stream if ads are on or not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I thought that was the case, like one ad, but nah, I've got them turned off for the most part. Thank you. Say terrible in a good way. Yeah, okay. Kind of like, yeah, I know. My goodness, I'm working on bartering a null-bound null-bound hat for uranium glass beads. Oh, okay, good luck. Saved a bunch of money by sending you yarn. Yeah, eventually. Alright, well, since there was so much thrown, I want to join. Oh. It helps if I actually put the rest of the word on there. Rest of the command, I guess. There. Haha! 454. Wow, we reached 400. Y'all have already thrown 54 more. I have caught back up. Thank you for your patience. Oh, okay.
would like for you to change your headset accessory, if you would please.
What would you like me to change the ghost to? That was just yesterday. Do you want the duck, beaker, 8-ball, cocoa, or Lego? I have no idea what happened to my pumpkin. I thought I had a pumpkin. Didn't I make a pumpkin? I swear I made a pumpkin one. Where did it go? Oh, hey. I found some glitter yarn. I did. I found some glitter yarn. Alright. Oh, and mushroom. Mushroom is also option. What would you like? 8-ball? Okay. Bye-bye, ghost. 8-ball. I did the buttons on every single one of these different. I never can remember which way I did them until I go to put them on. But I did them all different. Sometimes they're in the back, sometimes they're in the front, sometimes they're underneath, sometimes they're on top. I don't know. All of that is what she said. No. Stay on the button. There we go. Okay. We have the 8-ball. There we go. All right. Maybe 8-ball. Soft glitter yarn. That's a good question. Soft. It is a soft one. I bought it specifically for a commission. It's not scratchy. It is actually rather soft, but I bought it specifically for a commission. I don't know how it ended up on the floor. I was looking for the pumpkin. I swear I made a pumpkin, but I don't know what happened to it. Okay, let me finish this. Actually, you can go up there. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, eh. Think so, yeah. Aw. Poor 8-ball. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it doesn't like throw yarn because it took away from the 8-ball. Jax! Hello, hello, hello. Da, 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 da. '90s. 90s. Very happy it was dying. It was so hot. Oh. Can't time myself out. I feel useless. Oh dear. Okay. Is it possible to have more than one headset accessory on at once? I mean, yeah. Yeah. It just would start making it kind of heavy. But yeah, I could do more than one. What else would you like? Just for you, Tay. Says I can't time out a month. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I like that so much better anyway. All right, storyteller. Yeah, that's much better. That is closer to the size. So there is your granny square. I usually put people's initials on them. Do you want me to put... What? You've redeemed a square before, haven't you? Whiskey, Garbles, Jax, Whiskey, Tay, Sneezing. No, you haven't. Okay. That's Serenity, Tay. Yeah. Okay. So I could do STY. I usually do 3 letters because it's a little easier. I'm gonna need more black yarn. Wah. I found a knot. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. There's a knot in my yarn. I'm sorry, I don't know why there's a snake in my boots came into mind, but that is what came into mind. And it's black yarn, which is hard to see, so of course it tangled. Okay. Ha! There we go. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's start here. Go to here. Okay. What do you think? Is that alright, storyteller? Here, I'll even zoom in. Boom. Is that alright? Or is that too big? Thoughts? Issues? Hate it? That's good? Alright, cool. Thank you. Is a little moon. Tira. Behave. Coming out amazing. What's coming out amazing? Oh, rearranged my room last night. Yay! It does help for sure. That's good. That's lovely. I refuse, of course. All right, cool. I am glad that you like it. Let me get this kind of tied in place so it don't go nowhere. Let's go. This part is, I think, always the hardest part for me, the embroidery part. But I really want to make sure that I have people's initials or something on these so that I know who redeemed which ones, and I'm doing my best. Because I think it's cool to be able to know.
Hey Maze. Jax wants to remind you to check your posture.
Thank you, Jax. Ah, you got it right. 1 year, 5 months, and 19 days. Holy cow. Has it really been that long? Doesn't feel like I've been streaming that long, but I don't know. I guess I have been. It has been a little while. A year and a half-ish. So, yeah. Alrighty. Straighten. And then straighten it that way. So there you go, storyteller. Let's do... Oh. Oops. Do the picture, and then onto the Discord. Alrighty. There we go. It is on the Discord. Alright, let me catch up. One year, 7 months, 14 days, and 20 hours. Tira's been following me for 4 years, 26 days, and 4 hours. I guess I did do that one WoW stream 4 years ago. 1 year, 4 days, 23 hours. How is it always 23 hours? Because timing, my man, my friend. Have the extra day. Of course not. I've been a good noodle all. Do it again in an hour. Yeah, you did that last time, I think. Purgatory for... No! 1 year, 4 months, 28 days. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. Alright, storyteller, there is your beautiful granny square. I hope that you like it. That was fun. I actually really liked the pattern. It was very easy. So, yeah. I was impressed I was able to find it on a free blog. which is always nice. Yay, free. Da, da, da. Pardon me. Excuse me. 1 year, 5 months, 6 days. Oh, yay. I will try and remind you. Yes. I've been following you in real life for almost 20 years. I met you when I was 16. So yeah, 20 years. It's been exactly 20 years, actually. Okay. Put those back over there. And then this is what we're going to work on. Let me put the newest granny square on the pegboard so that it can blocking board, not pegboard. I word goodly. There we go. Yeah. All right. I was working on this. But what was I doing? I don't remember. Yes, I do. Do I? Okay. Okay. Ooh, this was not a good place to stop. I almost could have messed that up. 2, 3. Oh, before I forget. Don't need those anymore. Let me love my nails. Oh, thank you. They really need to be redone. It's been a hot minute, and they have grown out a lot. But thank you. It's that dip powder, and man, it just it makes a nice sound. And it makes your nails really, really tough, so it makes them really, really long. And they actually get in the way of my typing, so I really need to go and get this taken off and my nails trimmed down, so that I can get something new. And yeah, but thank you. They're fun. Jaster said they look like bird poop. But the guy who did it said it reminded him of the green Powerpuff Girl, and that made me happy, so yeah. Okay, Tira. Yeah, 16, 17, I don't know, it was around about that age. I know I was driving, and I started driving at 16, so that's something Jaster would say. It is indeed. Isn't that a fun sound? The music sounds kind of creepy today, and I love it. Oh, really? Not on purpose. It's just part of the playlist. Not the sound of music. What? I'm so confused, Tira. Okay, I'll stop clacking my nails. I don't know why, but this particular song makes me want to play Minecraft. Okay. At least that song did, yeah. 16 going on 17. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of weird how you guys are allowed to drive a car at 16 but not drink. While in Europe, you're allowed to drink at 16 but not drive a car. How old do you have to be to drive a car? Only supervision, special circumstance. Well, it wasn't when I was driving. At 16, I was able to just drive after I got my license, of course. Got my permit at 14, and then got my license at 16. 16. Most European countries, you can be pretty young. 16, 17, 18 to drink. England is 18. I know that because I was 18 in England and could go pub crawling, and that was fun. In Belize, you can do both at 16. Oh, okay. Also don't have such robust public transit in most places in this country. That is true. We don't have a lot of good public transit. I wish we did. Not at the same time. Thank you for the clarification. 18, 17 in some cases. Huh. Really, I had to wait till 15 for the permit. Well, it changed the year after I got my permit. I was able to get my permit at 14, but like the year after I got my permit, it changed to where you had to be 15. It was 20 because why bother? Didn't have a reason to. Because I got a car first. There's a lot of really good reasons to be able to drive. Okay, 2, 3. Having the ability to drive is having independence. So I learned as soon as I could. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One time his memory worked with something I said. Just out of curiosity, Tay, how often do you think you hang out with really old people? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, that's because it says throne yarn. Derp. E. Copy. There. Haha. Oh, thanks, storyteller. Did I just get called old? Potentially. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. us, but sure, yeah. Because mentally I'm 12, need a blanket fort. We all could benefit from a blanket fort, my dude. I can call you old if you want. Going to call it here. I've got to go make some dinner. It's going to take a bit. See you next time. Thank you so much, Storyteller, and thank you again for redeeming Granny Square. I hope you like it. I'm glad that you suggested something so fun. So enjoy your dinner and have a wonderful night and weekend. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Mean you guys aren't too old. Aw, thank you. Back in my day. Rah, rah, rah. Alright, let me mark that one as complete. Okay. Actually, I can complete all of those. There we go. Alright. Oh. Waves pretend cane. Who you calling old? Hold on. Who you calling old? Sorry. Alright. 2, 3. Ah! It is! Let me do this stitch. Let me do this stitch, and we will do the midstream mini mystery. Yeah! So y'all be thinking beginner, advanced, beginner, intermediate, advanced, or salute. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. Okay. Want to use language in response? This kid. No, you gotta. I mean, a little language is tolerated, but I really would prefer it not. So thank you. So we saved the old people jokes for Rash. That's rude. Beginner, brain is dead. Gotcha. Did you all laugh when I get the boot to my face? Will it be murder? It might. Okay, so we're going to do beginner because I need to take a shower. I don't want to miss murder. I don't know if it will be murder, but let's go to Big Cam. Let's go to this playlist. On today's episode of Mini Mystery, we're doing a beginner. But I don't know if it's going to be murder. Okay. Candid camera. Murder. No. Okay. Candid camera. Tommy Wilson was a happy guy. He had a job as a waiter, a rent-free home, as he lived with his mother, and a plan for the future. The plan involved his secret girlfriend, Priscilla Kimball. She was the daughter of a wealthy restaurant owner, Arthur Kimball, who was also Tommy's employer. Although Tommy was neither overly smart nor overly fond of Prissy Kimball, he was clever enough to realize that if he married her, he'd be set for life. But he needed to gain her protective father's favor, and that was what led to the kidnapping of Ron McGraw. Ron was the restaurant's assistant manager. One of those duties was to courier the week's cash to the safe at Arthur Kimball's home every Saturday evening. The route covered 3 blocks, including a short, dimly lit alley, and that alley's only door and window belonged to So What, a shop that happened to be closed this week. On this particular Saturday night, a masked Tommy Wilson followed Ron into the alley, whacked him on the back of the head, and dragged him to Tommy's car. The unconscious Ron and his money bag were driven to an abandoned shed at the edge of town, where Tommy left him tied and gagged. Which was how the cops found Ron the next morning, frightened but unhurt, after Tommy burst into the station and reported a man lying on the floor of a shed near his home. He said he hadn't gone near the man. Neither victim nor rescuer had seen the other. Tommy just ran straight to fetch the authorities, who'd already been alerted that Ron hadn't arrived home last night. The swarm of police also found the restaurant's money bag nearby, intact and untouched. Tommy was an immediate hero. 3 TV stations interviewed him. "I was just walking down the street," he said modestly to the cameras, "and I heard him call for help." The boss's daughter was thrilled. Her father even said to Tommy with a wink, "Maybe you and Priscilla should go out sometime." When Tommy noticed one of his former teachers, Angela Potts, in the crowd, she approached him and smiled and said, "You're quite the star, Tommy. You find a missing kidnapped victim, your boss's money." "Thank you, ma'am. And it's about to get even better," she said. "Tomorrow they'll know who did this." "Excuse me?" "There's only one place McGraw could have been attacked without being seen. The alley between Main and Jefferson. And the sew shop in the alley has a security camera." Tommy's heart dropped into his stomach. "They do?" "The sheriff called the owner, Mary Appleton. She's out of town. And she says there's a camera inside the window aimed at the alley. Runs 24/7. Mrs. Potts smiled. "Mary'll be back tomorrow, so then they'll check the camera and we'll know who the kidnapper is. Hey, I gotta go. Congratulations again." A camera? Tommy knew what he had to do. He'd picked locks in the past. Tonight he would break into the shop and steal the video. And if he couldn't, he'd burn the shop down. He would have no choice. Around midnight, Tommy headed downtown, his lockpicking tools and, just in case, a can of gasoline in tow. As soon as he entered the alley, though, he found Sheriff Charles Jones waiting and Miss Potts. "Going somewhere, Tommy?" the sheriff asked. Tommy's jaw dropped. He was caught, red gas can handed. Suddenly, understanding dawned. "There's no camera," he said, groaning. "Is there?" Miss Potts shook her head. "But why'd you suspect me?" he asked her. What tipped off Angela Potts? This was a pretty good one, actually. So no murder, only kidnapping. Yeah, this time no murder, only kidnapping. How can he call for help if he's gagged? Good question. All right. What conclusions to make, Tommy? Everything tipped them off. What I said before. I agree. How can he call for help if he's gagged? All right. Do we all agree that that is the answer? Shall I read it again, or shall I read the answer? Seems like everybody's in agreement. If he was gagged, he couldn't have been able to call for help. All right, the answer is... Angela noticed one integral clue when she was listening to Tommy's account of the events that landed him on the news. As she already knew, the police had found Ron McGraw bound and gagged after Tommy alerted them to his location. But, being bound and gagged, there was no way Tommy could have heard him calling for help. Presented with this information, Tommy was forced to confess and was charged. Bravo! Good job. Thank you very much for helping me solve today's midstream mini mystery. Midstream mini mystery. And that is all for today's episode. Tommy went to jail, and Mr. McGraw was young enough and he married Priscilla, and that is the end of our story. I don't know. There you go. All right. There we go. That was a pretty good one, actually. Thank you. Oh, it's just fun. Does anyone else close their eyes and picture the stories like an episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved? Do you really do that? Aw. Thank you. I know sometimes I totally botch reading it, but sometimes, like, tonight I didn't think I did too bad. Sometimes it's like, I need to reread it because I failed. No, but I will now. Nice. Most of the time, it's one of the few ways I can visualize things without getting confused. Fair. Thank you. I am glad that you enjoy them. And that I don't do too bad of a job. Half the time, at least. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So, not next week, but the week after, by the way, I will not be streaming because I will be at a conference. I'll still be here next week, but the week after that, I will not be able to stream. I will be absolutely swamped.
We just made a new friend.
Well,
Welcome,
hello, Lady Bell.
_.
Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Aye, aye, Captain. I don't think I ever read any of BuzzFeed Unsolved. Well, welcome in, Lady Bell. My name is Maislin. You can call me Maze. Most of the time, we're crafting. Sometimes we, very occasionally, very rarely, play some kind of game. But mostly crafting of some kind. Most of the time, crochet. Sometimes I spin yarn, which is what's over here in this corner. Sometimes I paint, which I don't have examples of at the moment because the most recent things I've painted have all gone to my history group. And yeah, so welcome in. If you're a crafter, great. If you just like seeing people make things, awesome. We're fun, we're chill, we chat. If you fall asleep during my stream, I take it as a compliment that you are so chill and relaxed that you couldn't help it. But welcome in. There's like 7 or 8 seasons of unsolved and true crime. Supernatural and true crime. Oh, okay. Huh. I will have to look that up. Sounds awesome. Is it, like, can you listen to it much like a podcast? Because that may be something I listen to while driving in my car. I've lately been listening to Jane Austen collection. I'm in the middle of Sense and Sensibility at the moment. Been crocheting about 12 years, currently making myself a dress out of the 12 years been crocheting. Never made myself anything. Oh, well, that's fantastic that you're making, wow, a dress. That is awesome. I like very small projects because I like the satisfaction of a small project. So I absolutely envy the patience of people who can take the time to make something like a dress. So that is awesome. Well, you're more than welcome to join our Discord and share what you make. We love to see what everybody's making. You do not have to. It's not a requirement, of course. But we have little chats there. We've got a food section and a book recommendation section and movies and just chill. I can send you my recommendations of which ones to... I I know you're not big on horror. There's a difference between true crime stuff and horror. True crime is fascinating because there's this psychological level to it that is, I want to figure out what is wrong with that person. Well, it's all double crochet, so it works up fast. Ugh, I love double crochet. That is my favorite stitch. It's been my favorite stitch for years. But that is totally awesome. Ah, thank you, Whiskey. Do you have a pronoun yes, do you have a pronoun preference? If you're comfortable. Okay. All right. What am I doing? I am... Oh, I'm doing treble crochets. What stitch am I on? Okay, there we go. 2, 3, and... So right now, I am working on a library bag for my grandma. But all that having been said, I have made a couple of blankets, baby blankets, and a couple of... I've made a shrug, a cardigan, and I'm halfway done with a shirt that's more turning out to be like a dress because it's really long. Like a mid-thigh kind of dress, so... Love the true crime ones. Keep in mind that none of them get solved in the show, hence the name Unsolved. Yeah, but that's what makes them fascinating, too. But some were solved. You can look them up. Okay. Don't really do pronouns, but if you like, I was born she, will always be she. Don't want to mess with genetics. Well, alright. 1, 2, 3.
Or even if you leave them incomplete, you're going to pay a big price for it. And the assumptions that we use in our culture, although they've enabled us to develop a tremendously potent technology, are incomplete in ways that have also
1,
caused
2,
us
3.
since the scientific age began. We
This
lived
one.
in a universe
There we go.
where
Bum,
the
bum, bum.
bottom strata of reality is considered to be something that is dead.
3 and 4. I like this answer. Might steal it. Life finds a way. Alright, we're still throwing yarn, are we? Boom. Haha! I hit Jax! Sorry, Jax. 2, 3. Skip those, go to here. Ah, whiskey hit me. Well, welcome very much into the chaos. I hope that you enjoy your stay. I crochet or stream some sort of craft Wednesdays and Thursdays starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, usually for about 2, sometimes 3 hours. Just enough to kind of wind down at the end of the day and chill out, have some good conversation with some wonderful people, and relax. Two. And then about halfway in between, or in the middle of stream, I do a midstream mini mystery, which we just did, where I read a short mystery and we solve it together. It's like a snowball fight, yeah. It's just a fun way to share more yarn. May as well use it than spend money on more. Okay. You act like I spend a lot of money on yarn. I really don't. I buy yarn, yes, but I don't buy a lot of yarn. I am not, what is the term, True, that you use? Stash beyond life expectancy? Something like that. What is it's an acronym. I don't remember it. Gotten sunflower sheets. Ooh, nice! All my eyelash yarn your way then. Sable, there we go. And that means stash accumulated beyond life expectancy. Is that what that means? Senior yarn stash maze. You don't lie to me. Okay. I recently cleaned out my stash, and all of it fits in 2 totes. 2. Just 2. Thank you. Stash acquisition beyond life expectancy. Thank you. Frou-frou yarn to make all those. Oh, like this. Is this eyelash yarn? Here, I'll zoom in. Boop. This is eyelash yarn, right? Where it's got the... Oh, hold on. This way. This way? There we go. Yeah, the fuzzy stuffs. I actually used this to crochet a rat to make it look like it was sunburned for a friend of mine. Because that's what they wanted. Okay. Unlurk. Oh, hey! How's it going, Upcycly? Also, my mom got me a 3-pound pack of yarn. Only cost $2. Nice. How big were the totes? Okay, one of the totes is about this big. And about this deep. And then the other one is the same length, but this shallow. So, yeah. It's really not a lot. I gave up some yarn. So now, though, I have some roving and I'm spinning my own yarn. Also, but because I've got my electric wheel and I've got my Ashford traditional wheel now. Yay! Which is nice. But I do have an entire trash bag full of llama wool. And a trash bag full of sheep wool that needs to be processed. Never used that yarn before. It's actually really soft. I like it. Is a major pain. Oh no. The first one is quite big. I mean, yeah, but I've seen bigger stashes. Mine is pretty mediocre considering. I mean, just look at TikTok. I do not have a wall of crates full of yarn. I envy the people who do, because that's pretty cool. But yeah. And I did end up donating / getting rid of some yarn that I just knew that I was not going to use. So I have a craft group at work. We get together on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and some of them I've taught to crochet. Some of them already knew how. And I brought my giant box of the better of the skeins to work and let them have at. And I only came back home with like 8 skeins of yarn, so that's kind of impressive. I think my stash is bigger than yours, to be honest. Very possible. So I can't say anything. Eyelash yarn keeps getting knotted up, tangled on your hook when you try to crochet with it. You can't frog it without tearing. That's true. They are hard to frog. It can be super messy. The eyelashes get on everything. They can, yeah. Lurks car alarm with. Oh no. It is difficult to frog, but I don't know. I don't think I had too much trouble crocheting with this one, but this is kind of I don't know. It's like the eyelash bit actually has another kind of ply to it so that it stays better. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad to work with. Now I kind of use it to tie up these skeins when I'm done spinning them. That's what I use them for. Which I still need to set the spin of all of the things I've spun. Really bad at that. Use it if I had more patience. I don't have patience. Plus, it's big sensory no-no for me. Oh, fair. Fair. You do have a lot of patience, though. You're working on a dress. That's awesome. That's a lot of patience. Just a different kind of patience. We all absolutely have those things that we just can't work with, that just is a hard no. That's fair. That is fair if that is your no. Definitely don't work with anything that gives you sensory issues. I didn't know you didn't like cotton yarn. Actually, probably next week, I need to make things for a craft show. I've got some things. I don't have any of my emotional support coffees, so I probably should make some of those. Because I sold out last year. Except for the pumpkin spice latte. That one didn't sell, even though most people commented on that one. It's kind of funny. I ended up giving that away as a Christmas present, and the person who got it was absolutely thrilled to get it. So, it was worth it. But yeah, I need to make some more emotional support coffees. And I kind of want to... I'll probably make a bunch of these little sea creatures. Those were pretty fun to make. Thank you for the lurk, Upcycly. Not a fan, and it doesn't feel right like acrylic yarn. Gotcha. Like acrylic yarn also doesn't feel right, or acrylic yarn is what feels right to you? It's not even my big project. I'm currently working on 4.5 year 4.5 of making a queen size blanket. Large size 3, small size 4. Oh, okay. Half double crochet back loop only. Nice. That'll be nice texture. My biggest project that is uh, finished is actually on the chair behind me. um, it's this very colorful scarf. Um, it is my biggest project because I did it for an entire year. Each one of these rows represents a person. So for a year, or for one birthday one year, I asked the people nearest and dearest to me to gift me a skein of yarn. I didn't care what color it was. I didn't care uh, if it was fuzzy or silky or whatever. I wanted them to pick something that they really liked, or something that represented them, or something that just reminded them of me. I didn't care. I just wanted them to pick a skein of yarn. So I got wonderful, wonderful yarns, and it was awesome. And I put them all on a pegboard, and every day for a year, I would roll a D6 and a D8. The D6 told me which yarn I was going to use, and the D8 told me which stitch I was going to use that day. And I would do a forward and backward pass every day for an entire year from one birthday to the next. So it is my birthday scarf kind of thing. And I actually have videos on my TikTok and my Instagram that you can go back and watch if you wish under the name Maison Crochet. And it ended up being 49 and a half feet long. So, yeah, pretty long. um, but yeah, it's very colorful, very fun, random stitches, sometimes single crochet, sometimes V-stitch. It varied. So it was a lot of fun to make. And then the other thing that will eventually be the biggest thing that I make is I'm working on an anniversary blanket for my husband, Jaster in chat. He's actually already in bed. It was an anniversary blanket that I started for our 5th anniversary, and this December will be our 10th. So it's still not done. It's nowhere near done. I don't think it'll be done by our 10th either. But I've had a lot of I've had a lot of other things distracting me. So like acrylic yarn feels right. Cotton feels rough to me. Oh, okay. You know, acrylic yarn has come a long way. There are some really old acrylics that I actually got rid of because they felt really rough and I just couldn't. I couldn't. But this is an acrylic and it's super soft. It's nice. I think I'm going to try to pass out now, work in the AM. All right, Tira, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate ya. Have a wonderful Friday and weekend. I will see you next week, hopefully. Good luck on Monday. Has anyone attempted or made a temperature blanket or calendar blanket? So the scarf is my version of the calendar blanket. But I've never done an actual blanket, so... Though I could fold this over and sew it together and turn it into a blanket. It would be very bumpy, but it'd be fun. In the process of one. Oh, yay! I didn't know you were making one. That's awesome. Last year I was following a monthly stitch blanket. Stopped in August because it just got too hot to work with and ran out of yarn. That is a good reason. Running out of yarn sucks. I've thought about doing a temperature blanket, but I don't think the temperature varies enough where I am to warrant doing a blanket. I don't think it'll change color enough. Started about a month ago. Okay, nice. That's awesome. And sometimes I do Legos. Varies a lot in LA. Really? Okay. Found a way to make rough yarn softer and easier to work with. Okay. How so? Ah. Last week it was 100, now it's barely 70. Oh. I mean, we get that kind of variance. I don't know, I guess it does some... I just feel like I would have this giant block of red for most of the blanket. Like 75% of the blanket would be red. And then I'd have like an inch of orange and maybe like a half an inch of pale blue and then maybe 4 inches of dark blue.
Hey Maze.
And then
Tay-Tay
it would
Bo
just
4
go
1808
straight back
thinks
into
it
red.
is time for you to drink some water.
All right, thank you very much, Tay. Ah. I know I'm not drinking tea right now, but I really wanted some water. This is watermelon, so it's very tasty. Good to know you're still here and hanging out. I hope you're okay, Tay. I know, watermelon's awesome. With said yarn, wash the skein of water with baby shampoo, squeeze the water, roll on towel, let air dry, then work with it. That's fair. That would work, I think, really well with cotton for sure. And then cotton's washable. I got water all over me. Cotton's washable anyway. So that would be very nice. Alrighty. So I don't forget. Taking screenshots so I don't forget. Nice. Fell down the stairs, but I'm fine. My foot hurts now. Oh no! I'm sorry you fell down the stairs. I'm glad you're okay. Goodness. Have a few skeins. Well, there you go. Definitely worth giving a try since you already got the yarn. Going down too fast and just slipped. Ugh. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens when I'm going up the stairs. It's like, really? Why? I'm glad that you're okay. There you go. 1 year and 5 days. Yay! Just wanted a water bottle. Aw. I'm sorry, Tay. Hey, how's the Eiffel Tower coming? Because, you'd started that, right? Am I totally hallucinating that that was started? Haven't had time to build more since last time I showed. Okay. February, even right by my bed. Yeah, my husband does as well, even though we live in a humid climate. It's like swimming through the air sometimes, feels like. I just sleep after school. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Want another Lego set so bad. So do I. Really is. I had a crazy morning today. Oh no, crazy. I hope it was okay crazy, not bad crazy. Human client, do tell if you are comfortable telling. What do you mean? Human client. I live in the South. It's practically a swamp. The southern portion of the United States. East Coast. Uh, it is very humid all the time. It is very rarely not humid. My alarm didn't go off and I got up at 7. Normally get up at 6 then leave the house by 7. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna head out because I need to cook and sleep because I have much to do tomorrow. All right, good night, Jax. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic Friday and weekend. We'll see you next week. I was also born in Arkansas, though that is not where I live anymore. Yeah, it's like walking through soup in Arkansas, too. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Shot out of bed, got dressed, mom took me to school, still on time. That's good. Didn't have breakfast. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a rough morning. I am so sorry. That happens to the best of us, for sure. Small world indeed. Yeah? You are the first person to mention Arkansas here, so other than myself. But yeah, that's where my family was from. And then I'm an Air Force brat, so we moved around a lot, and now I've settled in the East Coast, southeast portion of the United States. It's where I ended up going to high school and going to college. So, yeah. I was starving for the rest of the day. I can imagine. I'm so sorry, Tay. Friend at lunch shared with me a bit. Didn't want to eat all over lunch either. That's good that you had a friend that would share with you. Did you not have the option of, like, paying for a lunch in the cafeteria? I'm sorry that happened. Left, moved to Colorado, never going back to live. Me either. Me either. It's okay to visit every now and then, depending on which portion of the state you go to. Most of my family still lives there, and that's fine. Don't know how. I've always brought my lunch. I don't think there's money on my account because of that. Oh. I mean, I've paid with cash for lunch. I don't know. I mean, your school is totally not the one that I went to, and it's also been mumble years since I was in school, so I am certain that times have changed. Times they are a changing. Yeah, I was in Arkansas up until my ninth grade year, actually. And then we moved. And that was okay with me. Okay, I really hope this doesn't look horrible by the time I am done. It's not looking too bad. I'll zoom in for you guys. So we got this crisscross thing going on right now. It's not looking too bad. I left a year after I got married. Okay. Even asked 2 of my teachers if they had any food. One said he had cat food. Only had coconut biscuits and an avocado. I mean, teachers don't get paid worth crap, so I believe it. Almost like cable knit but crochet. Yes. So I'm coming up with it sort of as I go, but it is based off of a pattern in that Celtic crochet book that I have read through. I've not done anything out of this book yet, but there was a pattern that was pretty cool that gave me the inspiration to try this. So it's not the same pattern because it was a shawl, but I decided to try it out, kind of play with it, see if I could make something work. 4. So the fun thing about this kind of pattern though is you do have to do a back and forth so that you can get the stitches to go the opposite direction when you need it to cross over the other way. Which is what I am doing right now. I don't think I will be doing the whole bag this way, but I will at least do 3 rows just to get the pattern to come out. And to give the bag a little pop of something. Little something, little design. But the top of the bag I will most likely do in just plain stitches. Love that. Thank you. Both Scottish and Irish Gaelic's in my bloodline. Same here. I am very much British peasant stock. Solid British peasant stock. So Scottish, Irish, British peasant, and Germanic. So French. Just a little bit of French, but mostly because I did that ancestry DNA thingy, which was really cool. But yeah, the top 3 were the British Isles, the Celtic Islands. So Scottish, Irish, German, and Welsh. Nice. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if we were related in some way? That would be a really small world. I do have a lot of cousins, but I don't know of any of them that have moved to Colorado. I didn't realize it was already after 7. Let me do these last couple of stitches, and then I will set up a raid. We're gonna go over to Tiki, I think, because I just love going over to see Tiki with those beautiful little bunny rabbits, especially now that Tiki's got those little baby bunnies. They're so cute. Okay, that is a good place to pause. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go here, and we are going to raid Tiki Room Bunnies. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I always appreciate it. Y'all are fantastic. Welcome in our new friends. Thank you so much for the follows. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. Um, I stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Be kind to yourselves and others, and take care of yourselves. And may your yarn never tangle. Bye.